Hi, I'm Ryan Diamond with Grant, James, and James. Today we will be talking about who we think will be the worst team in the MLB here on 94 WIP. Grant?
So, I'm going to go with, are we doing it both leagues or just worst team
AL
overall?
and NL.
So, in the American League, I'm going to go with the Toronto Blue Jays. They've had a very shaky start of the season. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette are their only good players, and they're not really living up to their full potential. And in the NL, it's a bit tougher because everyone is bad, but I might have to go with the Marlins at the end of the season.
All right, in my opinion, I think that the obvious choice in the American League is the Chicago White Sox. I think they're getting more Black Sox vibe from 1919. That's how bad they're playing right now. The Chicago White Sox are a pretty obvious choice for the American League and in the National League. I do have to agree with you and think the Miami Marlins, they're not really doing so hot this season. James, what do you think?
I'm going to say in the National League, actually, I'm going to go with the Mets. Because there's 80 more games of the season. Actually, no, over 80. Like 85 more games of the season. You never know what's going to happen. And then for the American League, I'm just going to go with the White Sox. I just don't think something's going to happen with them.
For me, for the AL, I think it's going to be the White Sox. There's no doubt about it. And
Obvious choice.
for the NL, I'm going to go with the Colorado Rockies.
Oh yeah, and now we're gonna have a call. We got Bob from Phoenixville. What's up, Bob?
Hey, so do you guys think there's a team that's currently in the playoff picture in Major League Baseball that's going to fall out of it?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with the St. Louis Cardinals. They've had a bad start to the season. They're on a winning streak. They got back to the 500 mark just a couple weeks ago. But I honestly don't think that they could stay there for a considerable time. I think they're going to drop back down, and they're going to ultimately fall out of the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Guardians. They've been okay this season, nothing too special, but I do think they're going to fall out of possible playoff contenders.
I'm going to have to go with the Brewers. I just feel like they're a team that will start the beginning of the season with a great season, and then they end the season with a not-so-good one.
Really? They've won the NL Central for the last couple of years, and honestly, no one's looking.
No, they don't become bad, but they're a different team from the
Oh, got it.
80 games of the season.
I checked the playoff picture, and I was honestly surprised. I think the Nationals, there's no doubt about it, they are not making the playoffs. The Nationals are just a crappy team. I don't get why they are in the playoff picture.
Yep.
So this is all for 94.1 WIP, and here's the commercials.
This segment was brought to you by MLW. Catch the best wiffle ball action on the internet on their YouTube page, MLW Wiffle Ball, and all of their socials. Also, they have a Summer of Stadiums tour and are heading to many Major League and Minor League baseball parks around the country. And look for play-by-play call for the days after the first game of every series video posted on their YouTube. I am James, this is Grant, that's Ryan, and that is also James, and thank you for listening to this radio segment. We'll be back after this.